We are back with more What's Now and some interesting information about Airbnb. They have a special program at Airbnb.org that focuses on helping people find emergency housing when they need it the most. After natural disasters and other such things that occur that are unpreventable and are hard to see coming, Airbnb has an all-new program that helps individuals find that housing in their area in real time. I recently spoke with the head of Airbnb.org, Kirsten Berlacher. Let's find out more right now.
Airbnb.org is a new nonprofit that helps people find temporary housing in times of emergency. And while the nonprofit's new, the program's actually been around since 2012 when a host in New York City wanted to offer her home for free to folks who had been displaced by Hurricane Sandy. Fast forward to today, we now have hosts around the world who have opened their homes for hundreds of different disasters and helped us house over 75,000 people so far.
How does Airbnb.org help those who are displaced by disasters?
When a disaster strikes, like a hurricane or a wildfire, Airbnb.org works closely with local emergency management agencies and nonprofits to really understand the needs on the ground. In many of these instances, people have to evacuate quickly and they need a safe place to stay. Some will go to shelters, others stay with family and friends. Airbnb.org offers another option, which is stays in homes hosted by local neighbors in a safe zone. These stays are often free or subsidized by the host, and Airbnb waives all of its fees. And what we find and hear time and time again from our guests is that staying in the comforts of a home can really create that sense of calm and normalcy for folks and giving them a chance to catch their breath and figure out what their next steps are going to be.
Being prepared in advance for a disaster is key. What do you recommend to individuals to help them prepare for anything that may be coming their way?
Being prepared is critical. We are in the midst of hurricane and wildfire season here in the US, and regardless of where you live, it's really important that you have an emergency preparedness plan for you and your loved ones. Sites like ready.gov and the FEMA app have great resources to help your family be prepared. Some of the basics include things like having an evacuation plan and a communication plan with your loved ones, making sure you have an emergency preparedness kit stocked and ready to go. Another important consideration is thinking about how you can support your community in the event of an emergency. And Airbnb.org is one great way to do that.
How can people get involved with Airbnb.org and help their communities prepare?
Signing up to host on Airbnb.org is a great way to get ready and help your community in the event of an emergency. You don't have to be a regular Airbnb host to join this program. If you have extra space that you'd be willing to share in an emergency, and it doesn't have to be fancy, it could be a real lifesaver to somebody who has to evacuate. We truly could not do this program without the generosity of existing Airbnb hosts and everyday people that open their homes in their community.
Where can we go for more information?
If you're interested in learning more, you can visit airbnb.org/join for more information or to sign up to host your community in the event of an emergency.